So, Ramona, what did you know at last year's reunion?
Is it really important now?
Well, no, because there's
really
nothing there.
Well, if it's a nothing burger, then what was it?
What? It was. Were you married then already?
No.
No.
Oh, you weren't married yet. Oh, he met a woman from Philadelphia who was recently divorced at the Regency Bar, and he went up to the hotel room with her, and he said he had an open relationship with you.
Oh, wow. I don't think that's true, Ramona.
But nothing happened.
And I'm going to believe you.
And nothing happened. And nothing happened.
Exactly.
Did they go up?
And nothing happened. And I just wanted her to know that, but then I said, you know what, what's the point? And I just zipped it, and that was what happened, but nothing happened.
And
So
nothing
thank God
happened.
you didn't say anything.
Well,
and you know,
so they went up and
thank goodness.
out?
I
They did nothing?
He loves the Regency. Tell him to get away from the Regency.
Let me ask this.
Man, that Regency.
Have any of you heard things since they've been married about Tom?
What is this obsession with Tom? I mean,
Yes,
come
we've
on.
all heard things, but we
hears
are
everything
numb
on-
now. It's like hearing about Trump tweets or scandals or whatever. We all have heard stuff. We just don't even. She's married.
Let's just
whatever
label it
their
fake
situation is
news.
whatever their situation is. And Luann's not an idiot. Whatever Tom does, she probably knows. Whatever she does, he knows. Or they do nothing. It doesn't matter to any of us anymore.
Whatever it
They're
is, it
married.
is.
Do
They're
you,
happy.
But
babe?
by saying whatever their arrangement is,
Yeah, it's not
makes
an
it
arrangement.
seem
It's
like
a marriage,
there's something...
and we're
Well, no,
both
it
monogamous.
feels to all of us like you have your own particular dynamic. It's just like we're not. I can't speak for the group, but I've spoken to several of you, and I think that we all are being respectful of the fact that they are married. We do hear things, but what the hell are we going to do now? Luann said to my face, I wouldn't want to know. She's the person that wouldn't want to
No,
know.
that's not true. That's not
You
true.
did say it to me.
Stay out of my business is the point.
You are right. If I see him someone in the street, I am not going to tell you. You have my word.
Please don't. I don't want to hear things that are like this of Ramona, which is...
I would want to hear that my husband went up to a hotel room in any capacity and said he was in an open relationship.
So
check it out.
I want to hear that, but I don't... Do you think I trust Ramona and her information?
But do you want to check it out?
His ex-girlfriend's in California
What
trying to
girl?
dig
Yeah,
up
but the
dirt
mis-
on him.
but no, Luann, hold on.
Which is, you know,
No,
it's
Luann,
Nancy Drew
No, but
sneaky.
Luann,
Detail.
Nancy Drew
in all
sneaky.
fairness, I don't love her delivery, but her
Yeah,
content
delivery
seems to be
sucks all the
true.
time.
Usually
because
is.
the girl in LA, I've heard a similar thing, and I've heard other things. It just seems like he's the type of person that might go to a bar with one person, leave with another, and be at a bar and whisper about having, you know, a collar on or a ball and chain.
Tell me about it. I'm getting used to it.
Are you? Good.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's like a dog with a collar.
Yeah, I admit his humor is a little off.
No, you're definitely tolerant to that humor.
His humor is a little off. I agree.
Luann, you're saying that you're the type of person who wants to know.
Yes.
No, she doesn't.
Yes.
So,
No.
Yes, I do. Of
does
course I
it
do.
alarm you that Bethenny is saying that they have all heard things since you've been married? Does that raise your
Yes,
antenna?
of course it does.
It does.
Of course it does.
That's very
Absolutely.
honest, and I swear to you,
Of course
on
it
my
does.
life, no,
And-
everyone here is happy for you and wants you to be happy, and only cares that we see you happy.
Good.
But let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Do you have an open relationship?
No, not at all.
If you
I'm not
found-
interested in an open relationship, otherwise I wouldn't be married.
If you found out that he had cheated on you, what would you do?
I would definitely leave.
You would.
Yeah,
You really would.
I would.
I
No,
kill him.
I'm
very
Kill him and leave him.
No, but I'm
I'd
just
kill him
curious.
first and then I'd
but
leave.
I'm curious. Do you all believe that she would leave? I'm just
No,
curious.
I don't think she would.
Do you?
Well, because she stayed with Alex.
Everybody has their
She
cap,
stayed
and
with
she might
Alex
get
all
full.
those years.
Yeah.
You know.
He wasn't faithful.
Yeah, no. There's
I think
only,
she's checked.
you know, you could push me so far, but once you push me over the line,
Yeah.
But,
you've
but
done
Sonia,
that
make
already.
that point to
Yeah.
Luann.
Well, you stayed with Alex all those years. Well, you had
They
children.
were married and had children.
well, that was different. You see, we were separated, and I didn't really want anyone to know.
When you saw Tinsley's party and you saw Tom talking to Missy,
Last time I saw Missy, she's walking up.
Yes! Oh my God! Yes!
I'm
I want to hear your side of the story.
All right. I gotta unplug this thing. Hold on.
See, Mike.
did that raise your antennas at all? What do you think that was about?
I
Did you
have
ask
no
him
idea.
about it?
I didn't see it until last night.
Well, you had
'Cause
last
I was
night
like-
to ask him.
So
Did you
you
have
know
a
what?
fight about it?
I was like, oh, I wonder what story. Now I'm going to ask him because I haven't had a chance. But I don't think it was. I think it was harmless.
That's
I
the
don't.
type of stuff that
Then why
makes
did they
him
take the mic off?
gives
It
a
was harmless.
perception like something's going on. Like it's uncomfortable
He just
to
went-
watch
he
that.
just-
But it comes on the heels of him kind of flirting with her and being a little suggestive with her, wouldn't you say?
Right, yeah, absolutely. And believe me, I wasn't happy.
And when the comment about the ring and stuff.
He does seem like someone who might be a little insecure and likes to flirt to get attention. I can't, like, intellectually understand why this guy would have an ulterior motive to marry you. To what? Be under public scrutiny? That everybody's lambasting him and that everybody thinks he's cheated?
Why get married?
He's a very insecure man. Whatever woman he's with, he kind of goes across the boundaries of flirtation, of just going a little too far.
Luann, how does it make you feel when you hear him say, I have a hall pass, or this ring is my ball and chain?
I know.
No, but even the way you laugh about it right now, you have an inhuman way about you where you have that countess shield up, and like 1 of 10 things that he's ever said to you, I would be in a ball.
Yeah.
If I saw the episode last night that you saw, I'd be crying in the bathroom. Like, she's right about
Why
the
do you think I
pretender.
stayed at the hotel last night? Okay?
You have an inhuman way about you where you have that countess shield up, and like 1 of 10 things that he's ever said to you, I'd be crying in the bathroom. Like, she's right about
Why
the
do you think
pretender.
I stayed at the hotel last night? Okay?
Okay, well, thank you for being honest.
When you watch that back, does it hurt your feelings? Does it cause an argument?
Of course
what,
it does.
What happened?
You know, I always look like the tough guy, and
you're afraid to feel like we all are.
But I try to look at it as he's trying to be funny, and
But don't.
he doesn't realize it's going to look weird. I'm going to talk to him about how that might come off.
That's not about coming
Beyond how
off.
it comes off.
No, and how it made me feel. and how
Yes.
it
That's
made
what
me
we care about. We don't care about
And
what
he
he
shouldn't
thinks.
say things like that.
Okay, I have a
It's
lot of viewer
disrespectful
questions
to
here.
you.
Luann, Michael from Long Island said, is it only the housewives with concerns about Tom, or have other friends come to you?
No, all my friends are really happy for me.
What about your family? Seeing the show and seeing what the other women are saying, have they said anything?
that's been tough, especially on Noel, on my son.
And he's a man who loves his mother.
What is Noel?
It was hard for him to accept him in the beginning, and
Because of the show?
Because of what happened, yeah. Of course, he's my son. He's very protective of me, but he loves me, so he stands by my decision, whatever.
And they have their own relationship?
And
or?
they do. They're not super close, but they do.
Andrea from Ohio said, Luann, if these girls are your friends, what do you think they have to gain by fabricating Tom's indiscretions?
Well, when you say indiscretions, what does that mean?
Probably
And
means
foray
flirting
and-
with and kissing other girls.
Well, this is what Ramona says, but let's say you go for lunch, you're at a hotel, and you give somebody a kiss on the cheek because you just walked into the room.
But that doesn't happen to any of us that they say that about anybody that we're with.
What she's talking about in L.A. is that woman was there with her boyfriend. So he met them
Well,
for
why would
lunch.
he be
No.
going out with the same girl he was making out with another time in L.A. weeks later?
I know,
That's out of
I know,
control.
because they are
That's
friends. They
ridiculous.
are friends. I know. It's either I accept him for the way he is. I'm not going to change him at this
You're
point in his life.
allowing him to treat you
You know
this
what I mean?
way.
I'm not going to tell him now. You can't go to the Regency.
No, you're his wife. You can't say that.
Color me a reactionary. Please don't go out to lunch with the girl that you were making out with the night before we
Well,
had our engagement party.
that's true. But when he said
Am
it
I,
was,
am I
they were-
like insane?
No, you're not.
Do you feel like you can't say anything like that to him?
No. I have suggested. I'm
Suggested
trying to
it?
go.
Suggested?
No, it's called a mandate.
Yeah.
Listen, he's a grown man. He's a 50-year-old man who's lived his
Who's your
entire
husband?
life a certain way as a bachelor. He has friends. I'm friends with Jacques.
You don't make out with Jacques.
No, of course not. Of course not.
She has accepted him the way he is, and that's it. And she's more than willing to accept it. So that's
Ramona,
it.
don't speak for me, please.
No.
Don't speak for me.
How do you feel about him seeing Missy still?
He sees Missy at parties because Ramona brings her everywhere.
That's not true.